Hey, what's going on, guys? This is KNasty3890 here. I'm back with another Oakland A's franchise, MLB 17, the show. This is episode number 10. Our last video, we did the draft. We actually had a good pick here. We had a couple good picks. Now, something I wanted to mention last video, I forgot to mention. If you guys ever get like a really good draft pick, like a really high potential, make sure you tweet it at me. I always like to see what you guys get. My Twitter is in the link below. It's KNasty3890. Send me a picture of any good draft picks you get. I would love to see what you guys get. Someone showed me a 99 potential, with like the number 2 overall pick. That's a great pick. Now, we definitely need to upgrade our team. I thought this was a year we're going to make some moves standing-wise. Right now, we're in last place. We're only 5 games under 500. We have a pretty strong division, but we can move up in it. I feel like we have the pieces to it. Our bullpen and our starters are struggling now. Noah Syndergaard is struggling for us, but I think he'll turn it around because he always has. He's always pitched well. I don't see why this year would be any different. He may not pitch as well as he did last year, but I think he should pitch better. Garrett Richards has pitched fine. Keuchel has struggled for us. And like I said, he's going to last 2 years has pitched really well. This year his overall has dropped, but I don't know. Nola's pitching really well. I'm not sure if that will last. I think he'll regress. And Triggs is pitching a little worse than normal, but our bullpen's where it's been awful. Frederick's okay. Robles has been bad. McGee has been bad. Wilson's been okay. Esvis has been awful. And Wiles has been bad. Borderline awful. So right now, before we go any further, we're going to get a couple bullpen arms. Now, our lineup's okay. Rick Elias is doing good. Matt Olson's always the power. Fowler, he's going to turn around soon. He only has 5 home runs. Piscotty is doing okay average-wise. Not much power. Cavaney, I'm waiting for this guy to turn into something. He just hasn't yet. Mikey Smalls is doing pretty good. Tatis is struggling, and Luis Diaz is hitting for a good contact, but not much else. But I am going to move him up in the lineup a couple spots. He was the number 1 prospect in baseball for us. So let's go get a couple relievers, and let's just see if there's any on the trade block that are doing well that might be able to acquire. Luke Gregerson, is he pitching well? A 1.08 ERA. He's only pitched 8 1/3 innings, though, so that could be very misleading. That's literally like 1 start. But hey, I mean, if he's the only option, he might be something to get. Now, Graham has pitched 27 innings, a 2.96 ERA. He's a righty. That might be an option. Anyone else out there? I mean, we can just go and try to trade for someone else, but usually if teams are willing to trade someone, they were easier to get. But let's go look at some relievers. Wow, look at this guy. Jeffrey Broussard, 90 overall, 20 years old, a .77 ERA. His trade bar is not that high. I think we can get him. And let's start off with, what do they want? They want right fielders. Well, now, we do have one of the top prospects in baseball in Villalobos, which actually, one thing I need to do is I need to call him up to AAA. He's doing really well in AA. I'm not going to trade him. Like, if we trade him, gets a deal done, but we're not going to trade him. Bud Duffy is a guy I might move. He has great speed, but he hasn't really done much else. And I think that's a really good starting piece. So I think we're going to use him in the trade. I mean, if we can get this guy could be a stud for years. We have so many third basemen, but I don't want to. Maybe I can move one of these younger ones. They don't really love them. They do like Mikey White, so let's include him. And then we just need another piece. See if we can get it. And not have to give up a big time prospect in return. We can finish this up. Here we go. Norge Ruiz will be the last piece. So we give up a top 50 prospect and Bud Duffy, but we get a legit reliever. He looks really good. Let's go get one more now, and then I think we should be all set. Brad Bark, maybe? 3.18 ERA, that's pretty good. Winston Munn, he's another young guy who's pitching really well this year. We can get these young guys, and he looks to be pretty easy to get. The Yankees want first baseman. We don't really have a lot. We have Rick Elias, who I'm not trading. The guy's been great. But what we do have is third baseman. Maybe they want a third baseman. And I think, yeah, we can include. I mean, like, I'm not going to include Jackie Jensen. He was like the number 4 pick. He has like a 90-something potential. He's raw, but he'll get there. Colton Welker guy is a super utility player. I kind of want to keep him. Even though he's a third baseman, we have a bunch of them. He can play anywhere. Derek Griffith, he's only a B potential, but look at the contact. His solid durability, I don't want to move him. Richard Lynn's a young guy who hits well for us, but we can include like Brian Irizarry. Let's include him to start it off, and then see what else is out there. We have actually a good amount of starting pitching, like average pitching prospects. So we include one of these like 25-year-olds, and then this 26-year-old. and we get the deal done, and we get a nice reliever. So there is what we need. And now Cam Bedrosian's struggling this year. I might just outright release you. It's only this year, so we'll just do that. Jake McGee is struggling. Robles is struggling. But I kind of want to hang on to Robles. McGee we will send down to AAA for now. He has options, so that's okay. And there we go. So we got a couple arms with Broussard, who I'm actually going to make our closer. Ed Wiles is struggling, so Broussard's going to be our closer. Let Wiles work some magic there. And I'm going to have Robles be our long man and Winston Mudd pitch some more meaningful innings. So that should help us out. Now, let's get into it and continue doing some simulation now. All right, so here we are. We are in June. Let's go the rest of this month, see how we do. We're 5 games under 500. Hopefully we can turn this around, start pitching better, start hitting better. We're getting a little bit of a winning streak here. There we go. We are now over 500. That's nice to see. And we just lost a series to the Yankees. The Twins are offering us a trade. Villalobos, who's a top prospect in baseball, for Royce Lewis. I don't want to trade Villalobos because the guy can hit. Looks like he can hit and hit for power. And he's only 18. So no thank you on that. And we are, so right now we're 42-4. Let's go to the All-Star game. See how we're doing. The Twins, I don't know who Jermaine is. Never heard of you. And I see potential guy. I am all set on that. I'm not going to trade for you. All right, here we go. We're winning some games. We're at the All-Star break. We're now 51-41. 2 games out of the division. 3 games out of the wild card. So let's see how everyone's doing on our team now. We do. Here's Villalobos. Actually, I want to call him up to AAA. He's probably raking in AA. 329 with 14 home runs yet. He is all set. He's getting called up. So you can go to AAA. I'll send you down to AA. Boom, boom, and now. There you go. And he might be in the bigs next year. Like, if this dude hits in AAA, there's no reason not to. Richard Lynn's doing pretty good. I think what I'm going to want you guys to do is, I'm going to show you guys everyone we're doing right now. We have a chance to make the playoffs. We're at the All-Star game. We made those moves for the relievers. Should we get another bat? Should we get another arm? I'm going to show you guys how everyone's doing. I want your opinions in the comments down below, so help me out. We got Richard Lynn here, who's doing pretty good. 283 average, 16 bombs. Those are, right now he's on pace for career high in average. Already has a career high in home runs. That's not bad. Rick Elias, 305 with 17 bombs, 390 on base. Matt Olson has 27 home runs at the All-Star game, 251 average, 518 slugging. Dustin Fowler, kind of wish he'd hit for a little more power, but his average and on base aren't too bad. Piscotty's there. Cavaney, Luis Diaz. Mikey Smalls is doing pretty good at catcher. Like, he's hit 270 with that defense. He has 99 fielding. Like, that's not bad. And Fernando Tatis is struggling a little bit hitting, but I think he'll turn it around. So that's our offense. Like I said, I think next year Piscotty will be gone. I mean, maybe if you guys want, should we just call Villalobos up, give him a couple weeks in AAA if he hits, call him up. Derek Griffith is hitting in AAA. He can play first or second. Maybe have him, well, there's no need for him actually because Elias and Olsen. Yeah, there's no need for Griffith right now, but we could use him as a trade piece. Colton Welker's not really hitting yet. And then AAA, we have one of our top pitching prospects, Larry Hutchinson, doing well in AAA. Syndergaard's pitching better. Richards is pitching well. Keuchel is struggling. Noel is pitching well. Triggs is pitching pretty well. Broussard's amazing. Glad we got him. Mudd's pitching well. Wiles is now pitching better. Now he's on a closer. So our bullpen looks pretty good now. The only guy struggling is Estevez, but he's only pitched 21 innings. So I think maybe we can get another starter. Maybe we move on from Keuchel. Maybe we just call up Hutchinson. Should we call up Hutchinson? Abraham's not pitching better. He struggled 2 years ago in limited innings. Last year he pitched well. But we got Hutchinson we could call up. He's an A potential. Abraham's 23, so he's still young. So what should we do? I think we should move on from Keuchel. Should we trade for a guy or call up Hutchinson or Abraham? Which one should we call up? And in our lineup, should we maybe move on from Piscotty? He has a very good contract. That's kind of one reason why I traded for him. But we could trade and get a different outfielder, or we can just call up Villalobos, top prospect in baseball, and let him do his thing. I'd love to hear in the comments down below, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. It's relatively short, but I want to kind of keep them a little shorter moving forward. I'll talk to you all later, boys. This is it for episode 10. Take it easy. Peace.